It's high school soccer on your home for local high school sports, 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. I'm John Mowinkle coming to you from Simons Field in New Hartford, and it's time for the second half of tonight's doubleheader, and it's a ranked girls matchup here in the NICL between number 12 and 1A Dike-New Hartford and number 15 and 1A Aplington-Parkersburg. The starting lineups are being introduced right now. We'll get to those here in just a second, but to set the stage here for this one, D&H coming into this one looking for their first win of the season, 0-1-1 on the year so far. Back on Monday night, or Tuesday night actually, they fell 3-0 on the road against number 4 and 1A Denver, and that was just about 24 hours after they tied GCGR 1-1 here on their home field back on Monday night. So just one goal scored on the season in the two games here for D&H so far on the season. Looking to get into the win column here for the first time. Meanwhile, on the other side, Aplington-Parkersburg coming in 0-1 on the year. This will be just their second game. Back on Monday night, they fell at home 3-1 against number 3 and 1A Hudson. So they'll look to record their first win of the season as well. And for both of these teams out here tonight, it is the second straight ranked opponent. D&H playing back-to-back games against Denver and AP playing back-to-back games against Hudson and D&H. So North Iowa Cedar League looking really strong here this year with bunch of ranked teams. Of course, these two, Denver and Hudson, in the IGHSU AU rankings in Class 1A as well. So it's just about time to get this thing rolling here tonight. Let's take a look at the game time weather conditions. Right now, the temperature is 48 degrees. The wind is not really too much of a factor. It's out of the east at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 7. But it is kind of on and off raining right now. And not a whole lot of nat sound will be available on tonight's broadcast because I can't really stick a microphone out the window when it's raining like this. So, but we're just about to get started. Let's meet the starting lineups. And we'll start with the home team, Dike-New Hartford. Number 00 in the goal is junior Jaden Zedeker. Number 3 is sophomore Jalen Smith. Number 4 is sophomore Ruby Varney. Number 7 is junior Haley Badker. Number 8, sophomore Aubrey Ash. Number 9 is sophomore Bryn Peterson. Number 11 is sophomore Lindsay Laban. Number 12 is senior Mallory Peterson. Number 13, junior Peyton Foster. And number 19 is freshman Sydney Reichertz. Assistant coach is Chase Keeter, and the head coach is Emma Eden. And for the road team, Aplington-Parkersburg, number 00, the goalkeeper is senior Emma Hahn. Number 2 is junior Shelby Arculari. Number 4 is junior Kiara Morris. Number 5 is freshman Claire Tomey. Number 6, senior Elise Tomey. Number 7 is junior Whitney Cope. Number 9 is freshman Bella Bernard. Number 11 is junior Adri Allen. Number 14, senior Ella Butcher. Number 16, junior Emery Luring. And number 21 is senior Sierra Troina. Assistant coach is Mallory Morris. Head coach Corey Getch. So we are underway here in this ranked girls soccer matchup. Just about 50 seconds into the game here with no score. And AP with the possession right now, moving it from left to right down to the east goal. Adri Allen looking to attack here, looking to get it past Jaden Zedeker, but she scoops it up. And we'll send it back into play. D&H moving from right to left down to the west goal here at Simons Field tonight for this first half. This is the first meeting between these two teams this season. They will meet once again coming up later in the regular season. Last time they met was in the regional semifinal round last year on this field. It was an overtime victory by AP 2-1 to advance them to a regional final against Center Point Urbana, which they ultimately went on to lose a game shy of the state tournament. So Adri Allen looking to take it down. She was one of the Returning leading goal scorers from last season's AP team. AP wearing the white uniforms here tonight with black numbers in text. White jerseys, white shorts. And the Falcons controlling it offensively here right now. Here for the early portion of this game. Looking to pass it right to Allen, but D&H deflects back out toward midfield. Wolverines are wearing the home blue uniforms tonight with white numbers in text. Same colored jerseys and shorts. Back to midfield, and AP controlling it right now. And the Wolverines send it back across midfield, bouncing toward the sideline. And we're just kind of going back and forth across midfield here early on in this one. Ash passes right toward Laban of the Wolverines. And a long pass downfield looking for Allen. Crosses over on her defender, looks to pass toward Morris. Allen still with it, kind of gets tripped up. And Allen will send it to the left of the goal and out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick coming up for Jaden Zedeker of the Wolverines, who had a save percentage of around 91 last year. That was among the best in all of Class 1A. So back to action here. 36.5 to go in the first half. Neither team has scored. Falcons with possession right now. As Troina passes toward Allen on the right side of the penalty box. Now back to the middle looking for Troina. Back up top. Swinging her leg through was Bella Bernard. And Butcher passes down toward Morris, who was right in front of the goal. And a big swing, but a good deflection by the defenseman of D&H. This shot from Morris rolls to the left of the goal, out of bounds once again. But the Falcons, with a couple of shots here in the last minute or so, down to their offensive end. And now Jaden Zedeker has a place down for the goal kick, and she'll send it back into play wearing a black jersey here tonight. Looks like she's got some neon green sleeves as well. Adri Allen on the right side, passing toward Morris. Here comes a swing. That was Claire Tomey. She had the goal against Hudson the other night for AP. And this pass floats over top the goal. Allen with an opportunity. And a backwards pass. Here comes the swing by Butcher over top the goal and out of bounds. So each of these two teams have scored just one goal on the season. For AP, the goal was scored by, as I said, Claire Tomey. Mallory Peterson, that was the player who scored against GCGR back on Monday night for the Wolverines. Second home game of the year here for D&H. First road game of the year for AP. Over on the far side right now. And here comes the throw in from over on the far side of the field. Falcons still dominating the time of possession here early on in this one. But they're going to have to work for it. Jaden Zedeker is one of the better goalkeepers around. And back to the midfield it goes. To the right side, Butcher in hot pursuit. Keeps it in bounds just barely, passing toward Allen. Now toward midfield, Wolverines looking to get things rolling offensively with Haley Badker. She'll throw in here on the near side. Last spring season, she was on the tennis team, but that got moved to the fall season, so now a chance for her to join the soccer team here this year. 33:40 to go here in the first half. 0-0 tie between AP and D&H. And they'll punch it downfield. Wolverines send it out of bounds, and AP will now have the throw-in from well behind midfield here. So when it comes to the Bound Era Series here in this one, which, by the way, is the whole series because D&H didn't start their program until 2021, But the Wolverines own a 12-1 series lead. That only AP victory was the most recent time that they played in the regional semifinal last year. That was a 2-1 win for the Falcons. Wolverines won 2 games against AP last year, 2-1 and 4-0. And here's a throw in for the Falcons after a couple substitutions here. Bernard taking it down the far side. That's Bella Bernard. She and Lorna both on the roster. Daughters of assistant coach Perry Bernard, who just wrapped up his tenure as the head boys coach at the end of last season. 32-15 to go here in the first half, and we're still scoreless here. And D&H now on the attack. Falcon goalkeeper Emma Hahn getting ready to make some saves for really the first time here tonight as D&H looks to put together an offense. But AP gains possession, looks to bring it back the other way. Reichert's of the Wolverines misfired on that one, and Butcher takes it downfield for the Falcons. Finding Allen, right side of the penalty box. Gets around her defender, down to the end line and deflected out. That was a nice deflection there for D&H with Bryn Peterson knocking it out of bounds. And a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick coming up for AP. It'll be Sierra Troina from the right side, swings the right leg, sails across the goal. Oh, what a dive made by Jaden Zedeker. Deflects it down, and a great defensive play there by the Wolverines. Falcons still control it here offensively with just over 31 minutes left in the first half. Back toward midfield, being controlled by Carissa Troina. And it'll be a throw in for AP from the far sideline. Still a decent amount of people here sticking this one out here through the rainy conditions. And this will be scooped up by Jaden Zedeker, the Wolverine goalkeeper. Now downfield, it's Allen, but Bryn Peterson there to defend. Allen passing toward the middle of the penalty box, and looks like Peyton Foster down there to deflect it away to negate the Falcon scoring opportunity. Butcher throws in to Troina. She's got it, passing toward the center, looking for Morris. Back to Troina, takes a shot, knocked down immediately by the defenseman of the Wolverines. Now Troina. And it's going to be taken away by, nope, it's controlled by Allen of the Falcons. It's out of bounds. AP will throw in, this time with Butcher. She throws into Allen. Now Butcher with a lob pass. And Foster deflects it out of bounds. Here's a shot by Tomey. Not really a shot, I guess, more of a pass. Now to Allen on the right side. Try to take it around her defender. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by AP. And we are under 30 minutes to go here in the first half. Wolverines will throw in. We'll recognize some of tonight's broadcast sponsors here in just a moment. But it's a header shot out of bounds here by Tomey of AP. Tonight's broadcast is presented by these and some other sponsors, including Dumont Telephone, Highview Animal Hospital, Iowa State Bank, Maiman Jungling Farm Bureau Insurance, Barry Hoffmeister Farm Bureau, D&L Sanitation, Dunphy Motors, and many others. We've got a goal kick for Zedeker. Angling right toward the sideline. And deflected out of bounds to D&H with 28.5 to go here in the first half. No score between the Falcons and Wolverines, two of the best teams in Class 1A right now. Here come the Wolverines on the attack with Varney. And there's Emma Hahn sliding down to the knees, making the save for the Falcons. So D&H gets their first big-time scoring opportunity. Varney not able to connect that time around, and we remain scoreless. Hahn returns it to play here for the Falcons. And it rolls out of bounds here on the near side. To midfield, as the Wolverines finally did get their offense going there about 10 minutes into the game. Falcons on the attack right now. Deflected up by one of the Wolverine defenders. I think that was Mallory Peterson getting her feet on it. And a corner kick coming up for the Falcons, this one from the left side. And here it comes. Being tapped around in front of the goal. Knocked back out by the Wolverines. Falcons still have it. Here's Butcher. Takes a swing. And Jaden Zedeker slides down to the knees and makes the save. So a nice shot there by Butcher. Great save by Zedeker. And we remain scoreless. Falcons now with 2 shots on goal in the game. 4 shots total. So a couple saves there for Zedeker. 26:40 to go here in the first half. Still scoreless. Here comes Peyton Foster, taking it across midfield. Looking for Ruby Varney down to the right side of the penalty box. Takes a swing at it, gets deflected down by one of the AP defenders immediately. Looks like they got an offside call here. And it'll be a free kick here for the Falcons. And Ella Butcher was assisting Emma Hahn with tying her shoe, I guess. Something like that. And here comes the deep kick. Falcons downfield, down the left side. Rolling to the end line, out of bounds. Who touched it last? AP. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for Jaden Zedeker. And channels this one to the right. Both of these teams looking for their first win of the season. D&H coming in 0-1-1. AP coming in 0-1. Bouncing down the sideline. Wolverines keep it in play. Oh, ref says it went out of bounds. Ruby Varney was getting ready to take it down and fire it into the goal past Emma Hahn, but out of bounds was called, and the Falcons will throw in from the far sideline. That must have been pretty close there along the sideline because they kept going with it. Now Batker's got it here for D&H. Battling one-on-one with Butcher for it, and now Butcher will throw in. And they'll pass downfield. Zedeker waits for the ball to roll to her. And 2 of the Falcon forwards were flying downfield with Morris and Allen. And Zedeker got there just in the nick of time. Now here's Kiera Morris passing right. Passing it right, looking for Allen down along the end line. It's gonna, did that roll out? Yes, out of bounds just barely. So a goal kick now for Zedeker. Here comes attack and a goal by AP, and the Falcons get on the board here at about the midway point of the first half. Trying to see exactly who that was. I think that was number 20. I might have to get an assist here from someone. Not sure exactly who that was. I think it was 20-something. But the Falcons with a 1-0 lead here at the 23:41 mark of this first half. So back to midfield we go. And the Falcons on top 1-0. They had been controlling the time of possession by far in the game. Seemed to have only been a matter of time, and they finally do get on the board near the halfway point of the first half. I think that was number 21, Sierra Troina, who got the goal for the Falcons. Doing our best to keep the windows defogged here in the press box. One of the Wolverine players gets knocked down to the ground. Back up. One nothing Falcons here. Just under 23 to go in the first half. And a backward pass. Peterson looking to send it across midfield, but the Falcons take back possession with Bella Bernard. Up high in the air, up for grabs, and D&H trying to get possession, but AP staying on top of it here for now. Rain continues to fall at a pretty steady pace. Not super hard right now, just moderate but steady, we'll call it, if that makes sense. Here's Adri Allen. Trying to work it past Sydney Reichertz of the Wolverines, now to the left side. It's Bernard. Taking it down the sideline. Weaving through traffic. She gets tripped up. Or maybe even wasn't tripped up. Maybe she just slipped on the wet field. Morris passes to Troina, who fires it behind the goal out of bounds. There was a whistle blown, I think. And the Falcons continue to possess it here. Wolverines take it back. Momentarily, Batomi passes downfield. Now they look to get it to Morris. Passing left. Back upfield. And Wolverines take it back as Ash will send it over to the sideline, but AP will throw in. Battling for it right now, Bella Bernard. Downfield toward Troina on the far side. Wolverines will throw in here with just under 21 to go until halftime. Falcons looking for their second straight win in this series. Dating back to the regional semifinal last year. Knocked out of bounds by Osterkamp of AP. It'll be a throw in for the Wolverines. Looking to get into scoring position here. Got a quick substitution here for D&H, and here comes the throw in. Here's Varney. Passing upfield, almost had taken away. A deep shot. Hahn slides to the knees and makes the save. I think that was Peyton Foster who had that deep loft there for D&H. And we have officially reached the halfway point of the first half. AP 1, D&H 0. Let's recognize some more of tonight's broadcast sponsors, including Greenbelt Bank and Trust, Hanson & Sons, Innovative Ag and Hubbard, Iowa Heartland Credit Union. Here come the Falcons on the attack down the left side. But good defense there by Mallory Peterson to put an end to that possible scoring opportunity. Some more sponsors include Voss Studio, Parkersburg Pharmacy, Harkin Lumber, Campbell Insurance, and many others. Corner kick from the left side coming up for the Falcons. And here it comes. Up high in the air, floating to the right side. Allen in pursuit of it. Beats Badker to the ball. Now Allen crosses over, passing to the middle. Wolverines had it momentarily, but Sierra Troina was able to race behind and take possession back for AP. Here's a deep shot, and it goes in. And the Falcons lead it 2-0. 2-0 AP, a deep shot from the left side. That thing was a line drive, too. Who was that exactly? I think it was 15. Probably more like 16. So that one comes at about the 18:50 mark here of the first half. And we got a whistle here. Foul. It'll be a free kick here for the Falcons. $18-18 to go here in the first half. We're trying to figure out who exactly that was that scored, but there's no real consensus here in the press box. I'm going to say it was Carissa Troyna, number 16 for the Emery Luring, number 16 for the Falcons, I think is who got that deep goal. But the Falcons nevertheless lead it 2-0 here with 17:50 to go in the first half. Butcher downfield for AP. Lofts it down, deflected out here by the Wolverines. And a throw in here for Butcher on the near side. Throws it in parallel to the sideline. Good defense that time by the Wolverines, keeping it away. And now Foster. And a one-on-one battle for it. Passes upfield. And Badker looking to sprint after it. Collides with one of the Falcons, Shelby Arculari, and the Wolverines will now have a free kick. It'll be Mallory Peterson from just across midfield. She was the player who scored the goal in the 1-1 tie against GCGR. Bouncing down toward Emma Hahn, the AP goalkeeper. She will scoop it up and send it back into play. She's got a light blue / teal colored jersey on tonight. Always want to make sure the goalkeepers stand out a little bit more. And she'll scoop up another roller toward the goal. Here with 16.5 to go till halftime. AP 2, DNH 0. Back to midfield it goes, and the Falcons have possession. Here's Troyna. Popped up in the air. Now Allen near midfield. And now Morris. Almost had it taken away. Zedeker lets it bounce to her and scoops it up. Sends it back across midfield. First night of back-to-back games for AP. They will be back on the road tomorrow night at Wright County. That is over in Belmont. DNH will have the rest of the weekend off. They will host Center Point Urbana coming up on Monday night. That'll be a 5:30 start, as most of the games are. This one, though, just a little later because it's the second half of a doubleheader. Out of bounds across the end line here with 15.5 to go until halftime. Still a 2-0 lead here for AP over DNH. Free kick now for the Falcons from well behind midfield. Here it comes. And Peterson in the backfield for DNH. Sends it back across. Now Butcher for the Falcons. Downfield pass looking for Allen. Here she comes on the attack. Right side. Sends it to the right of the goal. Oh, and it's caught by Jaden Zedeker. Heck of a catch there to watch it in. That actually must have been a little more online than it appeared at first. Jaden Zedeker with the save. On the shot on goal by Adri Allen, her first of the night. Corner kick now for the Falcons. It'll be Sierra Troyna from the right side. Right-footed kick. It's a line drive. Knocked down by the Wolverine defenders. Bernard tried punching it in. Could not do so. Still being pinballed around down there. And it rolls to the sideline, out of bounds. Wolverines will throw in here with Badker. Now a free kick for D&H. Mallory Peterson goes across midfield there to make the first contact. Peyton Osterkamp of AP. Out to the sideline, out of bounds. Wolverine possession. And they'll do another throw-in after it was deflected out of bounds by AP's Whitney Cope. Here it comes. They find Foster. Now to the right side, near the sideline. And deflected out of bounds, across the end line. And it'll be a corner kick for the Wolverines. From the right side, they'll have Mallory Peterson do this one. All right, Mallory Peterson from the right side toward the goal. Hahn got her hands on it, deflected it away. Here comes a deep shot. Oh, that was just to the left of the goal. But the Wolverines were able to get a pretty solid look there on offense. Couldn't quite connect on a couple opportunities. I believe that was number 11, Lindsay Laban, blasting that one down just left of the goal. And a goal kick now for AP. Now here's Varney passing it downfield. To the right side. Foster takes a swing, out of bounds, and it'll be another goal kick for the Falcons. Just over 12 minutes to go in the first half. A few different events going on here in spring sports action tonight. Don't think there are really any soccer postponements. A couple of track and field postponements, golf, tennis, etc. But for the most part, as long as the field is in good enough shape, you'll play soccer in just about any weather except for lightning. Eleven and a half to go here in the first half. And it sounds like over the weekend, the field conditions here at Simons Field really improved. Nice green grass here. Looks really good for as early in the season as it is. This always, of course, is one of the nicer looking fields around here for soccer. Bouncing down the sideline, out of bounds. Wolverines will throw in. Bounce downfield, and Falcons will take over here with Arculari. To the sideline and out. 10 and a half to go here in the first half. Some more of tonight's broadcast sponsors include Tobin Drainage, Cedar Valley Primary Care, People's Savings Bank, Dave Eberline Farm Bureau, Karsten's Plumbing and Heating, Dumont Telephone Company, Barry Hoffmeister Farm Bureau, and several others. Making tonight's broadcast possible here with Radio on the Go. Falcons have possession. Elise Tomey knocks it downfield. And a cross-field pass. Morris finds Troina. Foster there to take it away. And she passes out of bounds. Now Ella Butcher to throw in. Looks for Troina, guarded by Foster. Up in the air, Zediker charging it. Gets caught away from the goal and piles on top of the ball. Almost got burned that time around, but Zediker able to get on top of it. And and disallow any scoring opportunity. Across midfield it goes. Running after it right now, Aubrey Ash in pursuit. Butcher there to chase it down. They collide and fall to the ground out of bounds. Back up. Wolverines will throw in. No, Falcons will throw in with Butcher. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. It's AP 2, D&H 0. And some substitutions coming in here. So a quick moment for that. Let's take a look at the radar here, see what we got coming up in store. It looks like the rain has lightened up a little bit anyway. Looks like we'll be on and off here for pretty much the entire night. And across midfield it goes. AP defenders trying to get there, but Ruby Varney in hot pursuit sends it to the goal, but there's Emma Hahn down to the knees to make the save. Good looking shot by Ruby Varney. Great save by Emma Hahn, and it remains a 2-0 lead for AP. Returns it back into play. It's deflected out of bounds by D&H. With 8 minutes to go until halftime. We're going to have a throw in here for D&H. Haley Badger had to go a long ways to get that ball. Out of bounds to the Wolverines here yet again. Looking, they throw in, and it's Peyton Foster. Taken away by AP. Allen passes backward, and they get it across. But the Wolverines retain possession with Peterson. Pinballed around, now bouncing down toward D&H's offensive end of the field. And AP will have the throw-in from deep in the backfield. Out of bounds. Nope, not out of bounds. I kept it in. Now it's out of bounds. Here comes AP downfield. Down to the corner. Falcons get possession. Angling toward the goal and across the goal. Rolling parallel to the end line and out. And Jaden Zedeker will have the goal kick now for the Wolverines. Instead, she'll pass to a teammate, Mallory Peterson. Will return this one into play. Here it comes, bouncing downfield, out of bounds, AP ball. They'll throw in. Just under 6 minutes to go here till halftime. Still a 2-0 lead for AP over D&H. Sprinting near the sideline, out of bounds. Butcher will throw in. And the Wolverine defenders make a good play there. Send it back out of bounds, and D&H will throw in. Downfield to Badker, parallel to the sideline. Knocked back the other way by AP. Here they come with Butcher. Gets knocked to the ground to back up. Isabella Stahl has come into the game for AP, number 12 out there in white. Nice slide made there by D&H. Five minutes to go till halftime. Here's Badker. She will toss to a teammate. Here's the throw in to Foster. Down the other way with 4:40 until halftime. Foster Passes toward the middle. Looking for Varney, but it's taken away by the Falcons. Sprinting back down the other way. Looking to find Stahl. Knocked out of bounds by D&H. Reichert's there knocking it out for the Wolverines. And some substitutions here. Ella Butcher will throw in here for AP. Working on a 2-0 lead right now. Back downfield the other way. Now Butcher controls it up top. Now they'll pass it back across. Down to 3.5 minutes until halftime. AP 2, D&H 0. Someone got just smacked in the head by the ball down there. Could not have felt good. The rain is picking back up here, it looks like. Now they pass to Claire Tomey. Takes a swing into the penalty box, and there's Zediker to pick it up. To midfield it goes. Falcon ball right now. Bella Bernard down the left side. Takes a swing. Bounces to the right of the goal. The right idea there for Bella Bernard of the Falcons. AP has gotten off 10 shots in the game, 6 of them on goal. And 2 goals. Wolverines will have a free kick now with 2:15 until halftime. Mallory Peterson sends it down. Rolls out of bounds over on the far side. AP will throw in. Popped up toward Allen. Looks to head it into the goal, and she does just that off the top of her head. And the Falcons lead at 3-0. Nice assist from the left side. Adri Allen there to put it in. And AP with a 3-0 lead just before halftime. That one comes at the 1-minute 53-second mark of the first half. And now the Wolverines will need to search for some answers here. With their backs against the wall a little bit. Falcons with possession. Allen passes to Morris. Toward midfield, Badker chasing after it. Falcons maintain possession. Tomey battling Foster for it. Foster passes left. Lead pass across midfield taken away by Butcher. And she gets tripped up by Aubrey Ash. And Arculari now with a free kick for the Falcons. From just across midfield, fires it down toward the goal. And a header shot back the other way. This one is going to be lobbed up by Arculari. And Jaden Zediker there to make the catch. We'll punt it back in play with 48 seconds until halftime. Mallory Peterson playing back at the penalty box, knocks it out of bounds. Falcons will throw in down to 35 seconds. Here comes a high shot over the top of the goal. Sailed out of bounds from Ella Butcher. Down to 15 seconds until halftime. Goal kick for D&H. Mallory Peterson. 5 seconds. And We have reached halftime. Aplington-Parkersburg 3, Dike-New Hartford 0. We've reached halftime here at Simons Field.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa. Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry.
It's halftime at Simons Field in New Hartford. Aplington-Parkersburg 3, Dike-New Hartford 0. John Mowinkle with you here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Falcons got 3 goals in the first half. Well, the first was from, we believe, Kiara Morris. Not totally sure, couldn't quite tell exactly who it was, but we're pretty sure on the second 2 with Sierra Troina and Adri Allen, and the Falcons with a 3-0 advantage. Here's we get set to start up here in the second half with another 40 minutes put up on the clock. Goalkeeper Emma Hahn for AP with 3 saves so far. Jaden Zedeker, D&H goalkeeper, with 3 goals against, but 4 saves. Save percentage of 57.14. AP with a shot on goal percentage of 42.86. 7 shots on goal, 3 goals, 13 total shots in the game. Teams will switch sides here on a rainy night in New Hartford. Mid-40s for the temperature right now, but the wind is not a factor. The rain is pretty much just coming straight down. Wolverines will have possession here, moving from left to right down to the east end of Simons Field. But the Falcons quickly gain possession here. And they'll pop it up in the air, and Zedeker will scoop it up and will send it back to midfield. For AP, it is the first of back-to-back games. They will be at Wright County tomorrow night. That is at Belmont Clemmy High School. Wolverines will have the rest of the weekend off before hosting Centerpoint Urbana coming up on Monday night. So just underway here in the second half. Sierra Troino winds up and fires a pass, but it was quickly deflected by D&H. And they'll throw in from over on the far side. Wolverines will, 1 minute into the second half of action here. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Earlier in the night, the AP D&H boys defeated New Hampton 10-0. That one got finished off about 9 minutes into the second half with the 10-goal margin. Wolverines have it right now. And just able to keep it in bounds, taking it downfield. And out of bounds, AP will throw in. Let's see here. Wolverines, a couple shots on goal from Ruby Varney, one from Peyton Foster, and another shot from Lindsay Laban of D&H, but no goals to speak for him at this point yet. Falcons were looking to center it up and fire it into the goal, knocked away by the defenders of D&H. Peyton Foster in there to help defend. And AP will set up for a corner kick from the left side. And here it comes. Floats across the goal. And out to the far side of the field. High pass to the end line and out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick coming up here. 37.5 to go in the second half. And AP leading D&H 3-0. Rainy night here. Trying to see through these windows here, keeping them defogged here. But great to be inside here for this one tonight. It's not like this everywhere. Good facilities here at D&H. Busy press box here as well. Here's Ruby Varney taking it downfield for D&H. Fires it toward the goal, knocked down immediately by one of the Falcon defenders. And back to midfield it goes. We got Cody Eichmeyer up here. Always pristine hospitality that he and the folks here at D&H provide. Always appreciated. And the lights are taking full effect here at Simons Field, a rare after-dark primetime game. Only see these probably about once or twice a season at most. When they have single games, they usually start them at 5:30. But doubleheader tonight, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Did get rolling a little bit early here in this girls' game. Partially due to the weather conditions, just to get this thing done and out of the way. Falcons 3, Wolverines 0. Just over 35 minutes to go in the second half. And AP with possession right now. With Lorna Bernard crossing over, taking it down toward the penalty box. And deflected back to the other side. Out of bounds. AP will have the throw in. It's the first of 2 meetings between these 2 teams this year. They'll meet again on May 4th over in Aplington. Jaden Zedeker makes a nice play in front of the goal here for D&H. He'll punt it back in play with 35 minutes straight up to go in the second half. AP 3, D&H 0. And again, AP continues to really control the time of possession in this game. Wolverines have not had a lot of scoring opportunities. A few good looks here and there, but that's about it. Wolverine girls track and field team has gone final over in Starmont. They win the meet with a score of 118 points. They were going to go to Hampton-Dumont Cal today. That got canceled in the late morning hours. And then they were able to find the Starmont meet and head over to that one instead. A throw in from the far side for the Falcons. And it goes out of bounds again here. 34 minutes to go in the game. And a corner kick from the right side for the Falcons coming up. Here it is. Line drive. And Zedeker there scooping it up. The D&H goalkeeper makes another great play. Falcons looking to gain possession once again. Wolverines will pass it back to Zedeker. And she'll pass left. And she'll go ahead and scoop up another ball here with 33:20 to go in the game. Wolverines need at least 3 goals here in the second half. There is no overtime in the regular season in high school soccer anymore. If it's tied, then it just ends in a tie. D&H will throw in. If they can get a hold of the ball, Jalen Smith comes in. That thing's got to be slippery out there. And Smith will throw in here once again. Not sure she played all that much in the first half, but getting some action here in the second half. And AP on the attack down the far side. And Zedeker down to the, dives down and makes the save. Punts it back in play. And here's Peyton Foster passing downfield. Staying in bounds, at least for a moment, and it goes out, and AP will throw in now. And out of bounds here once again. Falcons will throw in from behind midfield. Near the middle of the field. Wolverines trying to take it away here with Haley Badker over on the far side. Falcons now have possession. Long pass down toward the goal. Off the top of someone's head. Here's Troina looking to put it in, and she does. Or no goal. There was a foul here. So no goal. It looked like it went in. So maybe it was just to the left. Not great visibility. Now Kiera Morris looking to score. Goes straight to Zediker, down to the knees and makes the save. So Kiera Morris with her third shot on goal of the game right there. 1 goal to her name so far. And a misfire here by D&H, and Smith sends it out of bounds. AP will throw in. Here's Bernard getting after it. Knocked out of bounds by D&H's defense, one of D&H's defensemen. Emery Learning comes into the game for the Falcons, and she throws in, and immediately it's a header pass out of bounds. Down to 30 minutes exactly to go here in the second half. Let's take a look at some of tonight's broadcast sponsors, including but not limited to Highview Animal Hospital, Iowa State Bank, Maiman Jungling Farm Bureau Insurance, D&L Sanitation, Dumont Telephone, Dunphy Motors, and many others. And it's a ranked matchup here in the NICL tonight. AP ranked number 15 in 1A, D&H number 12 in 1A. But if the score holds, we could see a flip somewhere in there. And this is D&H's third game of the year. 2 of their 3 games so far have been against ranked opponents. Center Point Urbana also ranked. That's who they will face on Monday night in their next game. Back downfield comes D&H. Looking to make something out of this. Ruby Varney with it. Passing toward the middle. Looking for Foster. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. Rolling to the far side of the field and picked up by AP. With Butcher in pursuit down the sideline. Wolverines will now throw in over on the far side. Rolling to the end line, out of bounds here with 28.5 to go in the second half. AP 3, D&H 0. Earlier in the night, the AP D&H boys soccer team got a 10-0 win over visiting New Hampton. They've scored a lot of goals in their last couple games. Scored 8 against Columbus Catholic in their previous game. So 18 goals across 2 games. That is not too bad. And here comes D&H here on the near side. Jalen Smith to throw in, looking. And possession taken away by the Falcons, but now Foster. Looking to lead a teammate on a pass, but taken away by Butcher. Pinballed around to the sideline, out of bounds. Falcons will have possession here. .27-18 and ticking to go here in the second half. AP 3, D&H 0. Varney and Tomey in pursuit of it. Here's Kiera Morris. Deflected away at the last second by Mallory Peterson. Good defensive play. Pass to the middle and deflected out of bounds by D&H. AP will inbound. Man, bunch of deflections here, and they blow the whistle. There's a foul here on AP's offensive side. Free kick coming up for D&H, and they will return it to play. Now Bernard of the Falcons in control of it right now. Sends it down towards Zediker into her hands. A deep shot by Lorna Bernard, and a great save made by Zediker. That ball is wet, too. That comes flying in hot like that. You got to get a good grip on that thing. And that's exactly what Jaden Zediker did. making the save. Now D&H looking to set up a scoring chance here. Deep shot, Foster to the left of the goal and knocked down by Emma Hahn. That was one of the better looks tonight for D&H so far. And Hahn will punt it back into play, angles it left. Here's Smith of D&H. Looking to get it back to the other side of the field. Bryn Peterson controls it right now, passing here to the near side. But no AP or no D&H player is able to get to it, and AP will throw in after it went out of bounds. And now it's knocked out again by D&H. And Troina throws in. Looking for Bernard, and out of bounds again. Another throw in, just under 25 minutes to go here until the end of the game. Luring will send it out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Jaden Zedeker, D&H goalkeeper. Just about the top of the hour, you're listening to high school soccer on KQCR Parkersburg, 99 The Wave, FM 98.9, and on the Go Media station. Zedeker makes the catch of a loose pass and will send it back out toward the midfield. Punts it. Lands just to the right of the midfield circle. Tomey over to the far side for AP. Looking to keep it in bounds, not able to do it. And here comes a throw in. They're going to say D&H will have the throw in. 24 minutes to go in the game. Across midfield, looking for Smith, but not able to get there on time. And the throw in. One-on-one battle for it right now between Foster and Bernard. And across midfield it goes. D&H with Varney. Looking to keep it in bounds. It's deflected out. Wolverines will throw in. Varney to Foster. It's go time for D&H if they are going to contend here in this one. Back toward midfield. Morris and Peterson. Locked arms. Looks like we're going to have a foul here. Looks like Kiara Morris kind of extended the forearm, knocked Mallory Peterson to the ground. But who's going to get the free kick here? It is going to be Mallory Peterson. So the foul is against AP. And here it comes. Falcons with it right now. Collision near midfield as Allen wins this battle. And knocked out of bounds. .22 minutes to go in the game. AP 3, D&H 0. Rolling to the near side and out of bounds. And thrown in on the near sideline. Foster controls it for D&H down to their offensive half. Passing downfield looking for Varney. One was off target though. And Bella Bernard had it deflected away from her. Out of bounds. Falcons will throw in. Here with Luring. It hits Lorna Bernard in the back. Now she's got control of it. Went to shoot it toward the goal, but Mallory Peterson right there to knock it away. As we near the halfway point of the second half. Got a shout out to make. AP girls basketball coach Brady Driscoll is tuned into the broadcast. Watching some AP versus D&H soccer action tonight. Shout out to Brady. 20 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the game. AP 3, D&H 0. And we got a whistle here. Passing left. Looking to get it to Bernard. Back to the middle it goes. Popped up in the air and out of bounds past the end line. And we are at the halfway point of the second half. Fourth quarter, if you will. And it'll be a goal kick coming up here for D&H. Let's take a look at some more of tonight's broadcast sponsors. They include Hanson & Sons, Innovative Ag in Hubbard, Iowa Heartland Credit Union, Voss Studio, Parkersburg Chiropractic, Campbell Insurance, Greenbelt Bank and Trust, and several others making tonight's broadcast possible. 19 and a half minutes left in the game. These teams will meet on May 4th, again over in Aplington. Let's hope the weather's a little better that night than it is right now. And a deep shot is going to be saved by Jaden Zedeker. So, good save there. I think that was number 6 of AP who got the shot off there. That would be Elise Tomei. AP now with 10 shots on goal here in the game. They've gotten 3 of them to go in. .5 to go here in the regulation. Falcons will be back in action tomorrow at Wright County at Belmont Clemmy High School for a 5:30 start time. Wolverines will host Center Point Urbana coming up on Monday night at 5:30 in their next action. After that, they will host North Fayette Valley the very next night. We'll be back on the road to take on Hudson on Thursday night, a week from tonight, in some of the upcoming games for the Wolverines. Bouncing to the near side, out of bounds. Oh, no, they're able to keep it in here with Lorna Bernard. Taking it down the left side, passing toward the middle. Was looking to find Kiera Morris. Not able to get a scoring opportunity, though, and Jaden Zedeker will scoop it up and punt it back into play. Upcoming schedule for AP, along with the Wright County trip tomorrow night. They will be at Vinton-Schellsburg on Monday night. That'll be a 5 o'clock start. Then the following night, they will be at Union for a 5:30 start. GCGR comes to town a week from tonight. So those are some of the next few games for the Falcons. And I'll actually be there for that GCGR game in Aplington. That'll be a 5 o'clock start on Thursday, April 16th. I'll be here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. We had a collision here between Peyton Foster and I think it was Peyton Osterkamp. Two Peytons getting to know each other. Back up on their feet. 16 and a half minutes to go in regulation. Goal kick for D&H coming up right here. Osterkamp, downfield pass. And back to the middle it goes. And out of bounds, across the end line. Down to 15:50 left in regulation. Okay, so we got it's bouncing down toward the corner. And it'll be another goal kick here with just over 15 minutes left in the game. All three of AP's goals were scored in the first half. We have been scoreless the entire second half. So, some exciting action in the first half. It's kind of slowed down here to an extent in the second half. And it looks like it's starting to rain a little harder, too. Still a solid number of people here for the weather conditions, though, I must say. Here's Lorna Bernard looking to pass toward the center. Morris trying to get her foot on it. Deflected down by the D&H defenseman. Rolling back to midfield. And here's Varney with a downfield pass for D&H. Or the pass was to Varney, that is, from a teammate, Ash. And downfield they go. And a long pass here. Falcons trying to get after it. Kira Morris downfield looks to put it in the goal just to the left of the goal. That was a good-looking scoring opportunity for the Falcons right there. That was actually Adri Allen. Now that I get a good second look there. With her third shot on goal of the game. 13-20 and ticking here in the second half. AP 3, D&H 0. Goal kick now by the Wolverines. D&H in danger of being shut out on their home field. And when it comes to the series history here, we'll get to that in a sec, as the Falcons have a chance here. This one bounces to the left on a shot attempt by Bella Bernard and out of bounds. D&H started their program in the 2021 season, and they've played either 2 or 3 times every year since. D&H won the first 12 meetings in the series, and then the regional semifinal last year, AP got the victory. So they're looking for 2 straight here. And here's a goal by the Falcons, bouncing in to the back of the net from the corner kick. And the earlier deflection, Jaden Zedeker got caught out of position, and AP puts it in. Trying to get a visual on who scored that goal. Nevertheless, a 4-0 lead. I believe that was Shelby Arculari getting the goal for the Falcons there. So she puts it in at the 12-12 mark of the second half for a 4-0 AP lead and the first goal of the second half of this game. 12 minutes to go in the game. Here we go. Inbound here from Osterkamp. And here's Ruby Varney in pursuit. Arculari there to knock it out of bounds. They'll throw in here with Lindsay Laban. And the Falcons set it back down the other way. Knocked downfield by Bella Bernard and returned into play by Zedeker. Over to the far side of the field. D&H looking to work this down to their offensive end, but the Falcons still dominating the possession time here throughout this game. 11 minutes to go. Osterkamp passes left. Loose ball controlled by D&H. But there's Osterkamp right on the money again. And out of bounds. $10:15 to go here in the game. Jaden Zedeker shuffles to the left and scoops up the ball. And we'll let our players run downfield. Punt it back into play. Land shy of midfield. AP scored 3 in the first half, 1 here so far in the second half. And D&H has not had much luck on the offensive end tonight. When it comes to the shots on goal, they've had 4 of them so far. And all of them have been saved by Emma Hahn. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Let's recognize some more of tonight's broadcast sponsors in just a moment. Knocked out of bounds by AP. They include Maiman Jungling Farm Bureau Insurance, Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, Nyack On Track Overhead Doors, Tobin Drainage, Cedar Valley Primary Care, Greenbelt Bank and Trust, Voss Studio, and many others. Wolverines down at their offensive half of the field right now, but the AP defenders are keeping it away from scoring position. Jalen Smith with the pass to the left. Down to 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Here's Bernard. Long pass downfield and to the right. Angling toward the goal, out of bounds. Down to 8 minutes to go in regulation. AP 4, D&H 0. Here in the second half. And a moment here for one of the Wolverine players to retie her shoe. And a goal kick from Jaden Zedeker. We'll tap it to the left. Working it toward midfield. And we got a foul here, as Peyton Foster and Bella Bernard got tangled up. And a free kick from Shelby Arculari about to happen. And here it comes. Toward the goal, straight into the outstretched arms of Jaden Zedeker. Down to 7 minutes left. Wolverines in pursuit with their defenders, and they'll just smack it out of bounds. Down to 6.5 minutes left here in this game. Still a lot of season ahead for both teams. Just the second game of the year for AP, third for D&H. In fact, the later rounds of the regional postseason are going to run all the way into the first week of June. So still a couple months left in the season from that standpoint. And the Falcons looking to score here yet again. Here's a shot to Jaden Zedeker from Claire Tomey. Another save by Zedeker, of which she now has 10 in the game, 10 saves, 4 goals against. 5:35 to go. AP 4, D&H 0. And we got one of the D&H players down and back up. They're going to bring in a substitution here. So they'll stop the clock here at 5:15 to go in regulation. Let the substitutions get where they need to be, and we will be ready to resume here with AP leading D&H 4-0. Coming into the game, both teams had scored just 1 goal on the season so far. Of course, AP had only played 1 game, D&H 2. But D&H at this point is looking at the possibility of having scored 1 goal in their first 3 games. And it's not like they haven't had good looks, because they certainly have. They've also played some of the better teams in all of Class 1A here throughout these first few games. Had a 1-1 tie against GCGR, then fell 3-0 against number 4 in 1A Denver. So here comes Peyton Osterkamp for the Falcons. She'll throw in. Back out of bounds here with 4 minutes exactly to go in the game. AP 4, D&H 0. Down the right side, it's Ella Butcher of AP. Fires it down, caught by Jaden Zedeker. She'll bring it back out and return it to play. .320 to go. Inbound pass here for D&H. And the inbounds throw here from Varney. Ruby Varney with it. Tries crossing over to the sideline and out. Under 3 to go. Here's Jalen Smith with the overhead throw in. Emma Hahn will track down this pass to the right side of the goal. Down to 2:20 to go in the game. Scooped up here by Jaden Zedeker. Under 2 minutes left. Foster passes right. And taken away here on the near side, Osterkamp. Down to 1:45. Falcons still playing hard here down to the end. Try to add 1 more if they can. Varney had it taken away at the last second. Butcher runs back on defense. out of bounds with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the game. Throw in by the Falcons on the far side. And they'll have another throw in. Down to 1 minute exactly. AP will record their first win of the season, move to 1-1. D&H will fall to 0-2-1. 45 seconds. Rolling to the end line and out. Corner kick coming up for AP with 30 seconds to go. This one from the right side. And here it comes. Deflected around, still in front of the goal. Oh, it did not go in. 18 seconds. And they'll have another corner kick. Down to 10 seconds. Here's the corner kick from the right side. Over top the goal. Almost went in. Goes behind the goal, and that's it. AP 4, Dike-New Hartford 0 is the final score. Post-game coverage is coming up next.
Of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Final score, Aplington-Parkersburg 4, Dike-New Hartford 0, as AP moves to 1-1 on the season. D&H moves to 0-2-1. Falcons will be back in action tomorrow at Wright County, and the Wolverines will return to action on Monday by hosting Center Point Urbana. So that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. AP girls win 4-0. AP D&H boys defeat New Hampton earlier in the night 10-0. I'm John Mowinkle. Good night from Simons Field in New Hartford. This has been High School Soccer on Radio On The Go Sports.